Should we be practicing religions used to subjugate and oppress our family members and our ancestors? When we think about the people that have come before us, is this how we honor them? By putting these religions over them and calling them demons? Is that how we honor our ancestors? The people that paved the way for us to be here today. When I ask questions like this is where they say, oh, Christianity was in Africa before the Europeans had it, when the Europeans created it. Well, this the part where they say, we the black Israelites, we the Jews, when the characters in the Old Testament never walked this earth. There was no Adam, Eve, Jacob, Solomon, David, Noah, Hagar, Sarai. There wasn't no Ishmael, Israel. There wasn't no Isaac. There wasn't no Levi. How are we the descendants of people in a book of mythology that never walked this earth when we predate them? Well, this is the part where they say we are the indigenous people, when the European Christians did the exact same thing to the natives that they did to us, when all of us was on a trail of tears together. Well, this is the part where they say it was used wrong, when the Bible condones chattel slavery, ethnic-based slavery. Foreigners are to be enslaved and passed down as property. Well, this is when they say, oh, that's the Old Testament, when the New Testament condones the exact same shit. Well, then they say, oh, Jesus wasn't a Christian and he didn't preach that, when Jesus wasn't a real person. Well, then they say, oh, Muhammad is the last prophet and Allah is the God, when Islam is based off of Christians persecuting Christians. There was no Muhammad. Ain't no Allah. Well, this the part where they tell me to let people believe what they want, black. You overthinking it, black. People should be able to choose what they want to believe in, black. Leave them alone. When we never had a choice. It was accept Jesus or die. Accept Islam or die. We never had a choice. It's time for us to put it down, because these are weapons. When you look at history, you can see they weaponize this. That's what it's designed for, to control people. Black Atheist.